Anglios Profitos Panashetekwa, and welcome to our very first episode of Anglios Pod, where I provide you with insight of whatever, you know. Yeah, it's just me, just here speaking and just providing my own views, my own POV. Yeah, so welcome to our very first episode. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Follow the channel, subscribe the channel, and we'll provide you with more content. Yes. I'd like to start by I was just going on social media and I bumped into Mudiwa Wood. As I was on social and I found something interesting. Mudiwa Wood launched his book. There's a book that he wrote, and he had a launch. The book is called How to Make Money in the Shortest Time Possible. What fascinates me about this is for that book launch, he actually was selling tickets, and for a table, there was a table which was going for 5,000, which was platinum, one for 2,000, which was gold, one for 1,000, which was silver, and VIP ticket for $100. And it's so funny that it was sold out. There were big names like Hubert Angel, Japres, Philip Chiangwa, just to name a few, influential people which were there. And it was sold out. Guess what? He managed to make money in the shortest time possible. It was like a practical example. So I gotta give this to Mudiwa Wood. He really, yeah, he really inspired. He's got a slogan, he says, inspire, provoke. I think it goes something like that, but I was inspired. And another thing, we need to remove this notion of this mentality that there's no money in Zimbabwe. That's a lie. That's a lie. There's money in Zimbabwe. You just need to find the right channels, the right people, the right uh, passage to use to get to where the money is. And also, I've realized that in Zimbabwe right now, we're in a place where jobs are not key, but businesses are key. You know, uh, deals. If you can go somewhere, buy something, bring it here, find something that people need, sell that. Because we've got graduates which have graduated. I know so many of graduates which have graduated, but still they have no jobs. And if they're working any job, it's a job that they didn't even study for. So what's the point? But it just fascinated me. And nothing that I also want to speak about is Sue Nyathi. Ah, you know, Sue Nyathi wrote a novel in 2012. 2012. That novel is called The Polygamist. I do not know if you're living under a rock or what, but if you do not know The Polygamist, then you must be living under a rock. But what fascinates me about that is that Sue Nyathi wrote The Polygamist, I think almost like 14, 15 years ago, but she's only getting a big break now. That's when she's only getting a big break now, because The Polygamist has been huge, just 23 episodes. But, when I was just seeing, uh, it was released 12th June 2026. It became one of the streamer's biggest African hits, reaching number 2 globally and number 1 in 16 countries. By the end of its second week, it ranked in the top 10 in 63 countries, including the United States. The series is based on a Zimbabwean author Sue Nyathi's novel, The Polygamist. Just imagine. She found someone who managed to believe in the dream and incorporate it and make it come to life. Now you get to see those characters that she just envisioned, or I don't know where she got those characters from, come to life. We see Jonasi. We see Jonas, played by Stumo Mchali, which has been a talk about character, and the polygamist has brought many debates, and many saying, is this polygamy? Is this what? But it has just brought a big impact. It now has eyes on Africa, and Sue Nyathi is just a Bulawayo woman who believed in herself, because from what I hear, she quit her job, a 9 to 5 job. I think she was in corporate or something like that. Yeah, I think she was in corporate, and then she quit to write. And she self-published her books. But I feel like at that time, when she wrote The Polygamist in 2012, she might have sold, but I think she was just grabbing whatever was there, any ends meet from it, any whatever she can get, but a big break after 14 years. So my advice to you is be resilient, keep going, start now, don't wait for when things are good, don't wait for when things are roses, don't wait for capital, don't wait for money to come into your bank account for you to start. Start now, maneuver now. Your big break is coming. When you start now, when you maneuver now, I will guarantee you consistency is key. Be principled, be disciplined, and get it. Success is for those who are disciplined, who are principled, and are consistent. If you have those are the fundamentals for success. See you when you have crossed the line of success. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, share, like, follow, Anglios Pod. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in again when we drop our next episode. So yes, you know what it is. Yeah, yeah. It's a new era. It's a new era. Humble beginnings. Humble beginnings. For those who are just tuning in to this very first episode, just know this is humble beginnings. We're here to grow, so be part of the growth. Grow with us as we move forward, as we go further. So I would like for you to be part of the growth. If you have anything that you want me to speak on or to provide insight on, feel free to comment. Yeah, comment, then I'll provide some insight on whatever it is. So yes, Anglios Profitos, Panashe Tekwa, signing out. Yes.